Yo, what is up, everyone? Hope all's going well for you. Welcome back to Get Jacked. Now today we're going to be checking out Runescape Dragonwilds, something I've been super excited for since they announced it. I've been playing a ton of Runescape, so it's cool to see the survival aspect brought into the Runescape world. I'm not going to be going too in-depth of the tutorial, the customization, all that kind of stuff. You have some character customization options, you have all that, you have a basic tutorial, but if you're going to be playing the game, you're probably going to be going through the tutorial. I mean, it's pretty straightforward, nothing too crazy. The world does look awesome, so I am excited for that, and we're just going to be getting into kind of my process of starting out the game, building the base, beginning our exploration and all that kind of stuff, and all the tips and tricks that I learned along the way. So I basically got this quest from the dwarf, immediately forgot what I was doing because I was just like checking out the world. I mean, it looks awesome. Remembered I had to get dirty water, returned back to the dwarf, got me some logs, got me some stones, which you just pick up off the ground, got kicked by a kebbit, dick, crafted my workbench, and we have a stone club. Return back to the dwarf, and he sends us off to our first Slayer Master, Vanaka. It is really cool that they use like the same characters and stuff like that. It really makes you feel nostalgic about what you're playing here. He sends us off to get some rats and cook them. Pretty simple, right? Took out a couple rats. Alright, that's 3 rats. Take it out on the kebbit that beat me up earlier. Crafted my first campfire. Oh man, it always feels good. All the progression in survival games is so similar too. You just cook these up. Didn't realize that I needed 4. You need 2 for each. So I went back, got me another rat up the hill, and the process moves on. We are now going to Zanuck for our rune crafting. Don't know why it's Zanuck. Why wouldn't it be like one of the wizards? We farm our essence, we get our rune altar, craft up some runes, and task completed. Now we move on. Let's get into the actual gameplay now. We got through the tutorial. Alright, so he actually gave us tomes. That's so funny. Just like getting a book in RuneScape for experience. So I got our first spell, and it's this for astral projection for chopping down trees. That is cool. That is just really cool. We've reached our first village here. Oh, we've got some goblins in here. A couple things for rune crafting. We're going to the wise old man. It's kind of like the next task in our journey. I'd say we're through like the basic tutorial part. I think this is like our first like normal quest. So we've got chests in this village as well. Looks like they give you blueprints and other stuff. Alright, that's cool. Oh, and what would RuneScape be without the iconic cow in the first zone? This is amazing. I did get this knife from Vanaka, by the way, for getting the cooked meat for him. And we're at the wise old man. So he wants me to make a shelter, which is exactly what I was probably going to do anyway, because obviously the building in these games is like my favorite part. Gives us a rune crafting tome. We should probably just build, I mean, we're in the starter zone. We can just build like right next to him. So these are what I got out of the chests. So it looks like you just get, this is a building supply. So evidently you can just find stuff like that. Alright, so the building system's actually pretty decent. Everything snaps together really well. I mean, even the stairs. There's so many games where you make the stairs or whatever, and they can't snap because the ground is in the way. But all that snapped really well. Everything seems to work nicely. Another cool thing about the building is this ghost mode. So you can actually place them. It doesn't take the resources, but you can kind of plan out your build, which is a really cool idea. Why don't maybe other games have this? So then once you've placed like your ghost mode stuff, you can just, if you have the resources, you can just build it. So that's really cool for like planning out a big build or something like that. I really, really like that. Alright, so we got all our basics in here, our workbench. We cannot use a campfire inside. Probably smart, honestly. So I'm gonna have to move that outside. It's crazy how many survival games, I think all of them, you can just put your fire inside your wooden house. Probably not a good idea. So let's cook up some meat. And there are a lot of like potatoes, cabbage, like that kind of stuff in this area that you can pick up, but this will help. Let's get our rune crafting altar over here as well. And it's the skills. The skills are really, really cool. I love how it goes to 99 as well. But it seems like there's a ton of stuff to unlock just from skilling. I wish there were more. It would be really cool to see more implemented. I'm sure they will. I mean, it's early access, so I did unlock Rock Explosion, which is very nice. Yeah, mining can be really tedious. Takes a while, but this helps a lot. That's cool. So we've got the basics. Let's head back to the wise old man. How didn't I notice this chest here before? I'm just so excited to get to everything that I'm just not paying attention at all. You also get birds' nests from chopping down trees. It's pretty epic. So we got our base. Oh. What did I miss? Okay. I need to claim the bed. Alright, I claimed the bed. Make sure you claim the bed. I didn't realize that was a thing. I built it, but I guess it wouldn't have worked unless I claimed it. I guess so you can put it down for other players or something like that. So now we need antlers. And I'm assuming we're going to need a ranged weapon because I tried to kill some of the deer in the area and they run away. Which, the AI is actually really good in this game too because they don't get stuck on anything. Like most games, especially early access survival games, like they're getting stuck on stuff, whatever, and it's easy to kill them. I think I actually need a bow. So the lighting in this game is actually really good too. Maybe too good because my house looked like a dungeon. You couldn't see anything inside it. Eye of Oculus. Oh, so this is the overhead building spell. So that's actually a spell. That's pretty cool. I don't think we'll need it yet, but I don't know how to make a bow. Alright, so place down some chests because I am filling up on stuff. The weight is very forgiving in this game. I accidentally made another one of those, by the way, because I didn't realize I had one on. I guess you spawned with it. But the weight is really good. It seems like you can carry a ton of stuff before you actually have to drop things off. Alright, yeah, there's no way I'm catching one of these deer. But I gotta figure out a way to make a bow. Just chopping down some trees, and I got this new spell. It's basically the Rock Explosion one, but for trees. It's got a little bit of a cooldown, so I can't just like do it constantly, which stinks. So just minding my own business, and a pop-up said I was being hunted. So I guess you can have... Oh my god, they are destroying me. I should probably have blocked. I didn't realize they were going to do that much. Yeah, so I guess you can just have random enemies come after you. I don't know if I'm... Is my health going to go up? Is that how... Oh, okay. Yeah. Another thing that I've noticed, if you chop right between the two logs, when you cut them up, you can actually get, you can damage both of them, basically. Alright, I need to extend this out so that we can put down a couple new or different workbenches. We got to do like the spinning wheel and the tannery. So just extend this out. I figure we'd do a little outdoor crafting area here. Alright, get our spinning wheel down. So I put this down before I put the roof in, but it said I couldn't use it because it wasn't enclosed. Needs more surrounding. So this actually has to be inside. I have to put this inside some walls. Okay. Well, I didn't really want to build this into an extension, but looks like we're going to have to put some walls up. Alright, so we just extended this out. Oh, I didn't really think about the size of the stairs when I put in the double doors. And I'm out of wood. Alright. Well, at least we got it enclosed. Alright, I'm making a couple more runes so that I can hopefully level up this runes crafting skill. I need more nature runes to be able to do the log splitter spell more. So let's just make a couple law runes. Oh, so there is teleportation. That's cool. But yeah, hopefully I can get law rune or nature runes unlocked. And there we go. Okay, cool. That means I can cast that log spell a lot more, because that is very useful. Way faster than cutting logs. So another cool thing, the rock explosion can also be done on the rune crafting stuff. Alright, so we've made ourselves a badass mask, and I did learn how to do a bow. So what you gotta do is you gotta make the coarse thread in the spinning wheel, and that kind of unlocks the recipe for bow. It's kind of interesting how you kind of have to just find that out. It doesn't really tell you to do that, but I just made that out of some flax that I was picking up around the area, and it gave me the bow blueprint. I made a whole bunch of arrows in the process. I just, you know, why not? I figured I'd level my crafting. And we've got our deer and our antlers, hopefully, so that we can take those to the wise old man. So I've just been leveling up the craft. I guess I'm too much in the runescaping mindset, because I've been just crafting stuff. Alright, what do you got for me next? So... Alright, so Dragon Slayer. Epic. So now, basically, we're just moving on in the quest line. Alright, so I need to make a tannery, but you can also use coarse animal for... Oh, it takes 3? It takes 3, though? Okay. Goblin Swing Slash. I think I got this from one of the goblin sacks. That is cool. Alright, so we can make a better weapon at least. I need leather. Alright, tannery down. Let's make some leather. I don't have too much, though. I'm gonna have to go farm some animals around the area. And just keep crafting away. Cool. And now that just taught me a bunch of stuff, see? So the bow is really cool. I really like how they do this. So you can do the right click to obviously pull up your bow and aim. But then the not auto attack, but the left click on it, it's not just like holding down a bow and letting it go. You actually like have combos, like the melee. It's really cool. Alright, so I learned that you couldn't put the cooking pot inside either. So we have the cooking pot now. And this makes it so you can combine stuff. In your recipe section here, there's tons of cool stuff. So you can actually make potions, all that kind of stuff in that cooking pot. So that is really cool. So that's the normal one. Ah, you can use extra antlers, kind of make like a speed potion. That is really cool. This is in depth. Alright, so I'm just making up some cabbage and rat stew. At least it's better than eating just regular meat. Doesn't seem to have an effect or anything, but it probably is better than just meat, I'd assume. What is happening right now? Alright, so the dragon is now shooting poison at me. I didn't realize that. I was just kind of standing out here looking at recipes, but okay. Alright, so I got enough for our swing slash. So that should be a major upgrade. And I'm also going to make these reinforced melee armor. So they have ranged armor and magic armor, but the magic and range skill aren't in the game yet. So I figured we may as well level melee as much as we can, since we can't really level up ranged. But this should be much better. I just need a little bit more for the helmet. I guess we can just delete these. Doesn't seem like there's a... They don't have like a price, so it's not like you can sell them or something. I don't think. So, alright, we've got some decent armor. I need to get enough for the helmet, though. So when I was out exploring, I found this place. I figured I'd get some armor before going into it, but we've got this wind step spell where we can actually jump over this crack here. And we've got some vines. I couldn't figure out what spell it was that I saw that cuts vines, but I think it's Astral Projection, I hope. Cool. Alright, that works. Oh, and it's not a dungeon, it's just a chest hiding back here. So what did we get? Okay. So we got a blueprint for a bow. A simple broken bow. Adventurer's longbow? Well, that's not what it said it was. Okay. So this one actually does arrow damage and damage itself. Because I think this one, the Ash Shortbow, that is going only off arrow damage. And this actually has damage to it itself. So, alright, that's a cool little upgrade. Jump back across this. Here, I'll show you on the map where this is, but it's like right over by the wise old man. Right there. Alright, we got enough for our helmet. And of course, we have to make a cape. Doesn't look like it has any stats to it, but you know, you gotta have a cape. Fashionscape. There we go, baby. Alright, and I got enough for the Adventurer's longbow as well, so we can get rid of this basic Ash shortbow. And I had enough for a shield now. So now we've upgraded our shield as well. Man, we are cooking here. This is awesome. I'm just trying to gear up as there's a dungeon that I want to go to. I don't want to continue the quest yet. I don't want to rush into things. We need enough for this bone pick. So I noticed that I got another quest. I think it's for the armor. For crafting the armor. Oh, yes. I was wondering about that. So, the defense on the armor went down. And life ward enchantments. Okay, I think this is how you refill it. Because I was really wondering that, because it wasn't regenerating. So you actually have to charge your armor back up. Alright, so I've crafted our small ward stones. Turned in the quest to him, and this should refill it? Yup. Okay, see that bar above the health? I didn't know why it went down and wasn't filling back up, but that's why. Alright, I got enough for the bone pickaxe. So, there are other... So I can mine copper and tin with this one. So, that must be in a different zone where we're actually able to find that. Because I haven't seen anything but regular rocks around here. So I guess we'll find that as we go. But at least we have it for when we do. I'm going to sort all this stuff. And I want to head over to there was a vault over here or something. So we're gonna head over this way and see what's going on there. Alright, this is it. I hope we're prepared for this. Oh shoot, I was lagging loading into it. I mean, we have our melee armor, we have the better weapon, better bow. I brought enough food and water, I hope. And let's make our way through here. Okay. Oh shoot, you can't hold the torch with the bow. Oh, I think I have a... Here, after I kill this guy. Can't see anything. Sorry. Sorry, you can't see anything. Okay, he's not that strong. Already took off all my armor, though. Sorry, you can't see anything. I'm gonna get that spell out in a sec. I was not prepared. I guess I'm gonna hold my torch and my weapon. Let's pop one of these. I hope I should have enough of these. So what do we got going on in here? This is cool. Knowing RuneScape, we probably got some puzzles or something in here. Rats. Alright. And we got some chests. What do we got here? Oh, a wooden barrel plan. How cool. And a keg barrel. Oh, they got a lot of decorations in the game. I'll give them that. This is where I came from, right? I don't think I went down this little path. Maybe I should mine some of this as I go along. May as well, right? I'm not sure if this is like the first zone or what. Our first dungeon. Oh, we got a couple more of those. There's a lot going on here. So, honestly, I'm really liking this game. It's for an early access, like first day release. I mean, I've crashed a couple times. Hopefully I can take on two of these guys at once. Okay, I feel like we're prepared enough to get through here. They aren't doing too much. Another guy over here. But yeah, for like a first day of release kind of game for early access, this is running really well. Not much lag. I'm obviously not playing like online or anything. Another chest. Purple standing torch. Oh, that's cool. Like the torches that are in here. Now that's actually pretty cool. And looks like you get duplicates of some of the blueprints as well. I wonder if it's random what you get out of the chests, or I'm just gonna where's my... Let's pop one of these first before we go through here. But I'm gonna pop this guy. It's like basically a torch that goes around you. That way we can hold the shield too. Not have to use our offhand for a torch. I feel like that last one should have hit me, but maybe it didn't register because I was rolling. Oh, we got some spike traps. It's like all the stuff that you'd see in like RuneScape quests, like the spike traps, the wall shooting the arrows. Well, I mean, if it was RuneScape, you'd be able to search them with thieving and deactivate them. But there's so much room for improvement and things that they can add to this, because if they added like all the same skills as RuneScape, that'd be awesome. If you're out here pickpocketing and farming and doing all that, like there's so much that they can do with this, and I am really liking it. Get a couple more rats. I don't know, the one thing that's weird to me is why they added the range and the magic without allowing you to level those up. So is this like a boss chamber? Is this the end? It'd be pretty small if it... What did I just get? Oh, and oh, that's cool. Let me kill this guy. Hopefully they don't see me. Let's pop another one of these. And we have a weapon enchantment for fire. Oh, that's cool. Let's see this. So now we do fire damage as well. I don't know if it affects these guys, but it seems like it did more damage. Man, they tear down the armor. That 25 armor. I don't know what the heck this guy's doing. Oh, he's like a major. Alright, just go down. Yeah, the armor does not last very long. Alright, what do we got here? Already got that. Wait, I thought I already had that. Blue standing torch. Maybe not. Get a little bit more rune essence. What I did notice is that like the rune essence and stuff like that out in the world, that does respawn. The trees respawn. That's something I was kind of wondering if all that respawned. But it takes a while. Oh, what do we have here? A vault core. New structure unlocked. Lodestone. Oh, so that's where the law runes come into play. You can teleport between lodestones. Cool. Which means you can make multiple bases, set them up in different zones and stuff, I bet. Oh, that is... Alright, I'm down for that. That sounds awesome. Okay. So this is not the end of the dungeon. It seems. Okay, what are we doing here? Get past that. See, I don't know if it just doesn't hit you when you do like the roll dodge, because I feel like that should have hit me. Oh shoot, alright, which way are we going? This way first? Alright, let's go through here. This has got a lot of different rooms and stuff in it. Oh, a lever. What does this lever do? Maybe shuts off the traps? Nope, did not shut off the traps. Am I missing something? What did that open? I don't understand. Alright, let's go down this other path first before we get lost in here. Was there... Oh man, there's a lot of paths here. Okay, nothing in there. I guess let's go this way. And then we'll go back to that other path with the arrows. I don't know if any of these were shut off where that lever would have opened them, but... Alright, sorry, crashed there. So, got set back in my progress and had to come back through. Just as I was talking about how good it's running and stuff. But no, it's not that, I mean, it's not happening that much. It's a fatal error, I guess, that just keeps popping up. The good thing is that it seems like the autosave feature on here is pretty decent. It doesn't tell you when it's autosaving, but the furthest I've been put back in a crash is about 4 minutes, which kind of sucks when you're, you know, making your way through a dungeon and get put back like 4 minutes, but... Okay, there's where that lever was. I got a little lost there for a second. I think this is the only direction I haven't gone besides up the stairs. I kind of backtracked and made sure I got every, like, room and stuff like that. I want to make sure we get everything. I got another chest over here. Oh, a little far. Ooh, a tome. Tome of cooking. I wonder if it's, they give more XP the higher level you are, or if it's always like a static XP. That's what I'm wondering. I don't know if I should be saving those and like using them for when I get further up in our skills. But now I think we just go up those stairs. Maybe that, I didn't find anything that lever would have opened, so I don't really understand what that's all about. There's not like any gates or anything over here. I think this is the last. There's a lodestone in there. Or a, shoot, what was that called? Oh. We're back to the main, where we started. I think that was the entrance in, right? But did that open this door behind us? Oh no, did I miss a lever or something? There's a lever in there. Huh. Maybe there's a lever in this room? Oh, we got a big guy. Oh, Vault Overlord. Okay, so this is the... Your stam runs out so fast with the bow. I probably should have prepared before that I got into the fight. Yep, so this is the boss of the vault, for sure. He just... Really? Just hit me through the pillar? Okay, let's go into this room. Let's weapon enchant this. I probably should have done all this before fighting. But, you know, I need to also put this thing on my hotbar. Oh my god. I was not prepared for this. Okay, I'm panicking. Panicking. Oh, you can flinch him. Man, that armor goes down quick. I need another one of these. Yeah, I really need to put that on my hotbar so I don't have to keep pulling up my menu. But I wasn't prepared. I'm sorry. Don't judge me. I think we're doing okay, though. Oh, glad that the pillar blocked that, whatever that was. Alright, he's almost down. Alright, good. The combos flinch him. Alright, we did. Oh, no, he's not dead. I thought the attack level up was him dying. Alright, we did it. Not too bad. That was really shaky. My bad. I was not prepared to fight a boss. Oh, my full weight. Alright, let's eat up. Drink up. I need to make some of that red berry water. I'm burning through this water. Can I drop some of this stone? Stone is only 0.4? What? That's... Oh, now I'm overweight. How heavy are these freaking... Let's get rid of all this stone. What? How am I so overweight? I'm gonna have to drop some... These are 50? How does that weigh 50? And a stack of stone is like nothing. Alright, that doesn't make sense. I gotta drop some extra stuff. I don't want to drop this rune essence. I just mined it all for this. Dang it! Alright, I'm gonna have to drop some rune essence. I mean, I still got a decent amount. Alright, that gives us enough. I don't get how the stone is so cheap, or so light. Alright, well, is that the end? Alright, these are all stuff I can't consume. Get rid of those. How do you open that There's not like a lever in here? How do you open that other door? I'm gonna have to go back through and see if maybe there's another lever somewhere. Because I want to open that door. Yeah, because that's the exit. Alright, so let's place down this lodestone. And we can start making fast travel points. That's awesome. I couldn't figure out how to open that door. If you guys know how to open that door, let me know, because I couldn't figure it out. I checked that dungeon like 3 times. But I think that's where we're going to stop for today, guys. I know the video is getting a little long. Let me know if you guys like the longer videos, or if I should cut them down to like 20 minutes or something like that. But I hope you guys enjoyed. It's good to be back. Just hit that thumbs up if you liked the video, and or subscribe to the channel if you haven't already.